How are you guys doing? I bet I surprised you with this background, huh? Didn't I? Hello, hi guys. Happy Tuesday. Hello, it is Mari Martes. First of all, before we begin, thank you so much, Bel Kieran for the tier 1, thank you Kogi for the prime, and thank you Neff as well for the prime. How is everyone doing? Hello, yes, today we are civilianing. It is a blast from the past, isn't it? I mean, we have only changed it since October, really. It's been what, like 2 months now? But I figured, you know, it was time. It was time. You know, you can tell it's still cyberspace because, you can tell it's still cyberspace because it's still daytime outside. You know, like that wouldn't happen in real life, would it? Wait, can I do some like funny stuff? What do you think about this? Like a mix of both. I don't think we need a mix of both. Okay, this works. It is Mari Martes, right? Yes, it is. So how's everyone doing? Hello. I'm sorry I haven't streamed in a long time. This should be my first stream of December. Yeah, happy December. I don't know, it's getting super cold outside. I feel like I'm finally wearing like long sleeves, which, you know, took it a little while. You know, in Portugal, the weather is pretty mild most of the time. So, you know, it's been okay. It's not like I leave the house a lot either, if I'm being honest. But most of the time, most of it, it's been going well. Regarding that, like, it's not super cold yet, but you know, it's already feels nice to have like a little blanket at home and all that stuff. So that's cool. The air is so dry. Oh yeah, dry air really sucks. I remember when I was in Japan. When I was in Japan, I went in January, February. So I was there for a whole month, and the air in Japan was so much drier than it is like here in Portugal that I started getting like hanaji. I started getting like my nose started bleeding, right? I got like nosebleeds because of the dry air. So like that really did happen, and I always felt like my hair was dirty. my hair always felt like really greasy because the air was so dry. I think like my head was trying to like fight it, you know? And yeah, in the summer it's the opposite exactly, which sounds horrifying if I'm being honest. Like humid weather is the worst. I don't like it at all. I don't know. But it was cool. It was still very nice. We got some snow when I was in Tokyo. It was nice. But yeah, very dry air. Here in Portugal, it's not dry at all. I mean, it's pretty mild here. We never really get snow either. I mean, we do get snow up the mountains, and I did have to go up the mountains last week because of a family issue. But you know, I'm back home, and it doesn't snow in Lisbon, so cyberspace is pretty, you know, it's expected. Like, it's good because it's like you already know what temperature it's gonna be because it's always the same temperature, but it is a little bit hot in here, I can't lie. I might have to take my jacket off in a little bit. Humidity is always 100% here. Ugh. Yeah, Puerto Rico sounds very humid. I don't know if I like that. Welcome, Scottish. Please, if you are knocking... Oh, wait, is that you? Oh, hi. Welcome on in. Humidity is good for the skin and hair, but it's still... yeah. For sure. It's... Yeah, it makes you sweat so much too, right? Sorry, I'm drinking chalky milk. It's been so long since I last, like, had some chalky milk. I love it. Podem morar perto da praia por causa da umidade. Ah, sim. Pois, Lisboa também. Pois, exato, tu moras mesmo perto da praia, é verdade. Porque pode estar abafado e úmido. Pois é. Yeah, if you live close to the beach, it's even more humid for sure. For me, like, being close... I'm not really close to the river, but, like, I know people who live, like, close to the river, and it gets so cold there! Like, it's so different. It's so windy and cold, like, right on... by the river. I love chalky milk. I rarely drink milk, because it hurts my tummy. But, you know, so if my tummy hurts, I'll let you guys know. But every now and then I like having a little bit of chalky milk. Usually I have, like, lactose-free and milk. Yes, I am. Like most adults, really. I think most adults are lactose intolerant. Is my mouth moving fine? Oh, it is. Okay. It was acting a little bit weird. I feel like I need to step up my acting game here so you guys see my mouth move better. Yeah, most adults are lactose intolerant. Yep. They are. I think it's like 70%. It's like a big chunk. Thank you, Hyperflash, for the biddies. I appreciate that. I did say chocolate. Oh, hot chocolate is the best. I love hot chocolate. But for some reason, whenever I go out, I usually go to the same like coffee shop that's like kind of close to my place, and they never have hot chocolate. Like it's on the menu, and I'm always like, I would like some hot chocolate, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have hot chocolate today, and I'm like, it's not today, bitch. Like you don't have it any day. It's like ice cream. It's like McDonald's with the broken ice cream machine. It's always like, no, you don't. You should remove it from the menu. Like, you guys don't sell that. You know? I don't know. I love hot chocolate, but they never have it. And it's like, man, nothing will ever separate me from there. I feel you. I feel you. Like, for me, it's cheese. God, last night, so I'm trying to like lose a little bit of weight that I put on during COVID. You know, nothing special, just like because I was way less active, right, during COVID, I put on some weight, and I would like to lose it. So I've been trying to eat less at night, so I try to only have like a little bit of soup, you know, just like a bowl of soup and maybe a little treat, you know, something like that, just to eat a little less at night. And last night I was like, ooh, you know, I'm gonna have a little low-fat mozzarella, like shredded mozzarella inside my soup, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a little. I ended up eating like half the pack of the mozzarella, and I was so full because that shit that fills you up, right? Because it's a lot of protein. I was so full like the whole night, and I have dinner so late usually because like I stream, or even on days I don't stream, like we're just used to having dinner like quite late. But yeah, I was so full. I'm sorry, Wig Snatch does not work in this model. But I think you should get your points back. Let me know if you get your points back. Hyper, from doing the Wig Snatch. If you don't, we'll ask a mod to give your points back. Yes, Wig Snatch does only work on the CyberCupid model. I'll tell you what, if we reach 10 subs today, I'll change to the CyberCupid model. Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. On top of spinning the wheel, I will change to CyberCupid so that you guys can make me bald. Which you might have noticed something in the emotes. You might have noticed if you are subscribed to the channel. You might have noticed there's some new emotes in the house, I guess. There we go. We have a bald Mari emote. Yeah, but unfortunately, you can't take off my wig this time around. I should probably make it so that you guys can. I'll take care of that, I promise, eventually. Before 2024 ends. That's my promise for you. That's my promise to you. Mari Big Lord. That's what I was saying earlier today. Like, I was like, dude, when did Big Lord become like the CEO of bald people? Like, when did Big Lord become like synonymous with bald people? Because I was drawing this emote, and I was like, I said it to my friends. I was like, what do you guys think? And they were like, Mari Big Lord. And I was like, when did this happen? Like, when did bald become synonymous with Big Lord? Like, you know, we can't have that happen. We can't let Big control our lives and our existences like that all the time. I don't think that's right. Vani, you agree with me, right? It's insane. We can't have that happen. I don't know. I think it's worrying. Like, he makes so many bald jokes that, you know, you just end up, yeah, that just happens. No, we can't let that happen. You should change your name to Bald Lord. That doesn't roll off the tongue very much. Very well. Big Bald. Big Bald Lord. Bald Big Lord. Bald. You can't spell bald without You're right. It's like it's not an anagram, but oh my god, you can! You really cannot spell bald without a big lord, or, you know, the other way around. That's crazy. Wait, was Big Lord... Big, we gotta tell us, was the nickname, did the big nickname come before or after the baldness? We have to know. I am so invested in the storyline right now. Very much before? Then that's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. We have to stop it. We have to fight it. We can't allow it to happen. We can't allow... Why? We can't, like, see a bald person on the street and be like, haha, Big Lord. Like, that's not healthy. At least I don't think it is. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm gonna be honest, November was not an easy month. I think for a lot of us, I feel like this, a lot of people I've been talking to have been saying the same thing. A lot of people I vent to have been saying the same thing, like, November was kind of a bad month. It was kind of not great. And that's bad, of course, but I think it's also good because, like, if it's going bad, then it can only get better, right? At least I think so. I like to think about it, you know? I like to think about it that way. Like, you can just forget November and, like, you know, move on and see if it gets any better in December, because, like, it's hard for it to get any worse. No, it was absolutely not cool at all. It was a terrible month. It was that month, yeah. I feel like a lot of people agree that it was a very shitty month. But you know, we're not here to talk about sad things, we're here for the opposite, right? We're here to, you know, get more excited, get more energy. So, I think we could play some Suika game. We could play some Suika. And Suika, you guys know so you guys really like my just chatting streams for some reason. You guys love yapping, you guys like me yapping. But I don't feel exactly confident in doing just chatting streams for some reason. I don't know. I feel like after an hour or so, I just kind of like, I shy away a little bit. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what else to say. What's happening? Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh my god, they're still here? Why are they still here? Like, we gotta, I don't know, I gotta keep talking and I have no more topics. I didn't write anything down. Nothing happens in my life. I don't go out at all. I don't have any news. I don't have any stories to tell. I had some shitty month before, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to do there. So, we need something else to do on the background, so that's what Suika game is for, okay? So hopefully I'm a little, you know, you guys know I'm always, like, overthinking things, and I think that if we have a little game on the background, it'll be good to, like, keep the conversation flowing, and all that jazz. So, have they made, yes they have made a Suika game with Toho Suika. I have seen it. It's very janky, but it does exist. So yeah, chat keeps the topics rolling, I keep the watermelons rolling, hopefully, you know, it helps. Usually, I feel like it helps me. Why am I in the box of shame? Well, you guys really don't want me to talk, do you? This box of shame does not have a background, for some reason. Yeah. The box works, it's just the wig that doesn't exist. Oh, they made an emoji game? That's so cringe. That's really cringe! Oh my god, Manj, please, I feel like you are harassing me with those emotes, with those, like, flipped emotes. I feel like I'm going insane. I look at them and I'm like, that doesn't look right. Oh, that's Manj. I'm being harassed by flipped emotes. It looks wrong. It looks wrong. It's evil. It's gonna make me cry. Do you want me to cry? I'll cry about it. I will cry about it. Anyway, it's time for Suika. It's time for Suika. Let's see if let me do studio mode so I don't show anything. Okay, no, yeah. All right. We're good. We're Gucci. All right. Let's go to the gaming thing. Oh, right. This is not my regular gaming thing. Yeah, I forget. I keep forgetting. Wait. Cyberspace works differently. Give me just like a second. Let's... Okay. That should be good, right? Okay, that feels good. Let's hide these tablets. We don't need them today because we're not drawing today. We're drawing tomorrow, by the way. If you're interested in seeing some art... Oh! Awesome! It's already here. I don't think you guys need to see like the screen that well, do you? Let me see. The plushie stays. Oh, have you guys seen the plushie yet? The plushie is finally up for pre-order. You guys can get it. It's really cute. Oh, wait, this is really weird. I'm sorry. There's some weird stuff about this. Okay, there you go. That makes more sense. All right, that looks a little better. Okay. Yeah, you gotta see everything. No, I'm gonna be covering the Suika. I'm gonna be covering the Suika. You can't do anything about it. You guys wanna see the Suika? No, you won't. You won't. I will hide all the watermelons. All right. So I took off the background music for Suika because you guys were... I remember the first time I played Suika game on stream. Chat was like, Marikyuun, we have a Marikyuun, but I think it might be a tier 2 sub emote. Might be, maybe, perhaps, I'm not sure. Alright, let me get my controller. Would you guys like me to? Yeah, I'm gonna get my controller. And I guess, we start this. So, I'm not really hiding anything. I could even make myself bigger. Would you guys like me to be massive, to be huge, to cover the whole screen? I am back! I am indeed back. I know I didn't stream much last week. I only streamed twice. Last week, unfortunately, we had some unexpected situations happening. But we're back. And you know, until the next thing happens, we will be around. It is Mari Martes, yes it is. Dude, I'm so bad at this game. Like, genuinely, I feel like eventually you get better at Suika game. But like, I play this game sometimes. Every now and then, you know, I have like some time to kill. I'll like boot up Suika. Like, for example, I order food. I'm waiting for the food to arrive. I might like boot up Suika game, you know, and play like for a little bit. You know, just until like the food arrives. So, you know, I think most VTubers got like a lot better at Suika the more they played it. Except for me. And I play this game. It's not like I don't play it. I just suck at it. I know how to make watermelon. You need 2 maloas. I don't know how you say maloa in English. You need 2 melons, right? How the fuck do you guys say maloa? 11K? I think my record is not even 3K. Check this out. It's not even 3K up there. How do you say? Oh, cantaloupe. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I've heard of that. I've heard cantaloupe before. In Japanese, I think they just say melon. And you know, this is a Japanese game, so we're gonna be Nihongo Jozu and do it like them. Yeah, like a cantaloupe. Yeah, it's melon. It's not even melon. It's maloa, right? It's like it's a little bit different. Slight actually different. This is already going terribly. You wonder how maloa and melon are, so they are very different, right? Maybe they're not even related. When they say melon and cantaloupe. I don't know. They look kind of like the same family, right? Maybe they look like they're cousins or something. No. Well, push it. Go. Another one. Yay! All right. I don't know why they have similar names. I would say they are like cousins, right? You know, melon and cantaloupes. They look pretty similar, don't they? I think they do. Cantaloupe is a form of melon. Yeah. So in Portuguese, they're called melão, which for melon, and maloa for cantaloupe. So they're very like, they sound very similar. A lot of people, I would say like probably kids like don't know that they're different. You know? I just like them both. I'm not a huge fan of Malua either. I like watermelon. But you know, I'm not like gonna go out of my way to have it, if that makes sense. Oh, all right, apple. Hey, apple. Even water. Yeah, I don't really care about them. They're just there, you know. You guys differentiate? Yeah, we do. We do indeed, and in English apparently they do as well. Really? Well, I don't think I'm helping my case here. But, oh no. Y'all, I'm not helping my case at all. Touch, 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 touch. Yeah, the pineapple, ananas, yeah, ananas. We do... What, do you guys like pineapple? We have, so there's pineapple, ananas, and then we have abakashi. Which I don't know how the fuck you say that in English. I don't even know if there's like, oh dude, come on. Yeah, this is going terribly. I don't know if you're noticing. I don't know if in English you make the distinction between ananas and abakashi. But like in Portuguese you definitely do. Okay, something's happening. All right. Okay. Yeah, Portuguese say ananas, yeah, we do. And then there's abacaxi, which is like a sweeter pineapple, and it's so much better. Like, oh my god, like, they're completely different. Like, pineapple is super, like, sour, right? It's like acidic, right? Like sour. Abacaxi is way sweeter. I think it's way, like, nicer. I like it more. At least. It's also pineapple. Yeah, but they are different. They taste very different. Like, I'm not a huge fan of ananas, but I really like abacaxi. So, you know, that's how you know they're different. Yeah, I almost lost that. Scary, scary, quack, quack. Have you tried a dried pineapple? I think I have. Yeah, dried fruits in general are pretty good, but I don't really have them very often. Yeah, this is not going good. You know, this is a warm-up round, right, chat? That's looking very bad. I'm sorry, I don't know how to play this game. I love pineapple on pizza. I like it. I like pineapple on pizza. Like, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I like it. I think it's good. I like the sweet and savory. I think sweet and savory... How am I still alive? Like, everyone likes sweet and savory. Except when it's pineapple on pizza, right? I'm sorry, Wig Snatch does not work in this model. But I might change models so that you can do that. Yeah, sweet and savory. I like sweet and savory a lot. I don't understand why. You know the meme where it's like, looking good, Susan. Oh, you're so sweet. Looking good, Susan. Hello, human resources. That's literally pineapple on pizza versus regular sweet and sour. You know? It's like, oh yeah, sweet and sour sauce for McDonald's or whatever, and everyone's like, oh, you're so sweet. Suddenly pineapple on pizza, it's human resources. You know? I don't get it. I think you guys are hypocrites. Yo, Basil, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome to the Calamaris. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your emotes. And we're only one sub away from a wheel spin. Thank you guys so much for resubbing and everything. I appreciate that a lot. That really helps me out. I like to taste the lefts on pizza, but I take them. Oh, I think that, you know what? I think that's valid. I can see that. I think that's valid. I think, you know what? I approve of that. But, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't know, like, if you're, you know, in Japan we have, like, ochazuke, right? People even, like, they mix tea with rice, with, like, boiled rice. Not boiled. Do you call it boiled rice? Like, cooked rice. You know, you can pour it on top of the rice. Like, that's, like, something people do. But pineapple on pizza is weird. But, like, rice with tea is fine. You know what I'm saying? I just think there's so many weirder things than pineapple and pizza. I don't know. But maybe I'm just biased. Yeah, tea with rice. It's called ochazuke. I learned that from a movie I watched years ago called Ochazuke no Aji. So the taste of ochazuke. And that's how I learned it was a thing. And it is a thing. Tomatoes on pizza. I mean, you kind of need like tomato for the sauce, right? Any other fruit is a no. I'm a big fan of fruit on food. I love like, you know, sometimes if I'm like lazy and I don't want to do like any side dishes, like I don't want to make any rice or I don't want to make any pasta or a salad or whatever, sometimes I'll just like, I'll chop down like a banana and an apple or something and I'll have that with my food. But I think like that's something my dad has always done, so I think it's probably like something that runs in the family. But that's definitely like like if I'm lazy and I'm like home alone and I don't have to cook for anybody else, I will do that. I'll just like chop down some fruit and I'll have that. You know. Tenho que gostar muito de açaí. Wait, we're talking about açaí. Eu gosto de chocar gringos por ter lugares no Brasil em que a pessoa come açaí salgado. Ah, como é que isso é? Ah, eu acho que nunca vi açaí salgado. Eu acho que cá em Portugal não se vê. Wait, that's awesome. Wait, what do you mean salty açaí? I'm intrigued. Speaking of weird things, I was açaí com peixe, é sério? Wait, that's insane. Oh. Return to game. Yeah, it isn't a sweet thing. So people just like... There was a fruit in Brazil. Acerola! Acerola is so good! And I don't know why it's not more popular here. Like, juice? Like, acerola juice is so good. I don't know why we don't import the things that matter. Dude, we only import, like, the things that don't matter. You know, from other places. You know? Like, give me the acerola. It's so good. But no, they only import, like, the stuff... Oh, queijão, yeah. Like, shitty palm oil. No, acerola is like it's a fruit, like a berry. And you can make, like, juice out of it, and it's so yummy. Oh, you mean like shitty palm? Oh no, yeah, I was just saying. I don't even know what people import from Brazil that is not good. Yeah, it's like a berry, right? What do people import? I was just saying shit for the sake of saying it. I didn't really have anything in mind when I said that. Huh. I'm thinking. Is there anything like any Brazilian products I don't like that I've had? I think Guaraná is great. God bless Guaraná. It's great. What else do we like? Or like, I don't know, it's always about trends, right? Because I feel like, you know, Japanese food, right? It's so much more than sushi and ramen, right? But that's all you get here. That's all you get. All you get is sushi and ramen everywhere. In every corner you have like a new ramen place or a new sushi place, and it's like, dude, there are places where you can get ramen and sushi already. Yeah, give us like udon. Udon you can find every now and then. Tempura, usually you can find that on sushi places because tempura actually comes from Portugal. So like Portugal brought that to Japan. So, you know, in Portugal you will find like takoyaki. Takoyaki is amazing, but you not all places have takoyaki, right? Not everywhere has takoyaki. I think, you know, miso is something that you find, like, you know, pretty easily. Like, you go on like sushi places. Gyoza is also pretty popular here. But dude, I had one place in Lisbon that I knew that had dengaku nasu. Dengaku nasu is my favorite Japanese food. It's literally just eggplant. It's like grilled eggplant with miso sauce, and it's like, it's so good. For me, it was like the funniest shit because when I went to Japan, you know, people say Japanese people are shy. I disagree. I think they're very chatty, especially if they see you're a foreigner. So they would always ask me like, nihon ryori, and Ichibansuki wa nani, right? So they would be like, oh, out of like Japanese cuisine, like what's like your favorite Japanese dish? And I'll be like, oh, I really like dengaku nasu. And I had a guy who was like, dude, that's what my grandma likes. They would always be like, what the fuck do you like, you know, dengaku nasu? That's like my grandma eats that shit. But it's so good. Guys, I don't know how to play Suika. I don't know if you've noticed. I have no idea what I'm doing. If anyone would like to coach me. Tá pensando em ver o Moana 2? Talvez? Não sei, por acaso não tenho muito interesse. Se tiver amigos que querem ir ver, vou ver, mas se não... se não, acho que não vou ver sozinha, não. I don't think I'm gonna go watch Moana 2. Unless, like, I have, like, some friends who wanna go. But I don't think I really know anyone who's, like, interested in it. Nothing against it. I liked the first movie. I don't remember it very well. Press A to win. I don't think that's how it works, because that's what I've been doing. I've watched so many people play Suika. Dude, like, Alpharad and Joe made, like, a whole, like, Suika week. Or a Suika month, or whatever it was, like, on the Gold channel. And I watched so much Suika, like, during that month. I'm done with Suika, you know? Like, I don't think I want to watch any more Suika, but I didn't learn anything. I can't learn this by watching it. I need someone actively, like, explaining it to me. Sometimes it do be like that, right? A lot of things you can learn just from, like, watching and pattern recognition. And I think this is probably no different. I'm just built different, you know? I'm just not very good at puzzle games. To put the smaller fruits at one side and the bigger ones at the other. I usually try to start with, like, an order, you know? I try to put them, like, in order. But it's always very short-lived, I feel. Suika year. Oh no, please no Suika year. I'm very done with Suika. That's kind of when I stopped watching the channel. Because it was just so much. I'm glad they're back with, like, new stuff. Because it was very funny. Like, it was a very funny gimmick. But I'm very glad it's over, you know? Oh, man. I don't know. There's something about puzzle games. It's puzzle games and card games. My brain just says no. Like, you know, if you give me like, oh, this is a complicated fighting game, I'll be like, yeah, I understand this. Like, I get it. Like, I get what goes into this. When it comes to card games and like puzzle games, I don't. I just don't. You either love them or hate them. There is no in between. Oh, that's fair. I really want to try this game on stream. It's called A Little to the Left, I think. A Little Bit to the Left. It's something like that. Which is like this, it's a puzzle game. And I saw like a lot of people playing it on stream before. And my friend Lumina is like very into it. So I would like to try it out sooner or later. But, I don't know. Oh, this is not looking good. Is Balatro a puzzle game? I don't think Balatro is isn't that poker? Okay, wait, it's going. Touch, 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 touch. I take it. So do you guys know, I don't know the rules to poker. When it comes to, oh, card games, it's a card game, you're right, you're right. I forgot I mentioned card games as well. I don't know any, like, card games. Like, I feel like if we were to play Uno, you guys would have to explain the rules to me again, because, I don't know, there's something about card games that just, like, doesn't click with me. It doesn't click. I've been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket. And, like, I'm finally slowly, like, starting to get it a little bit. But I never feel like I make very, like, good plays, you know? I'm like, if things go my way, I win. If they don't go my way, I don't win. You know? That's just how I feel. I don't think they're for me. Just like in general. Oh, Go Fish is a classic, yeah. For sure. Even Go Fish, I don't think I remember the rules very well. We just gotta ask like what the other person has, right? Which is it's a really silly game now that I think of it. You're just like, oh, I need this. Do you have this? Yes. Go Fish. Or like whatever. I know, no, I'm thinking of it. It's such a stupid game. Like, that's such a silly game. Why don't any of the fruits touch? Oh my god. I don't even know. I'm good at platformers. A lot of you guys have never seen me play platformers. I think the last platformer I played here was Mario Wonder. I mean, I do play Mario 3 sometimes. It's like, you know, good old reliable. I don't know what to stream, Mario 3. Always good old reliable. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I'm pretty decent at, I would say I'm pretty decent at platformers, especially 2D platformers. Dude, bingo is so fun. It's like, like, if you get, like, a bunch of friends, like, you go out at night, you have a couple of drinks, and then you go play bingo, I promise you're gonna have, like, the best time of your life. It's so fun. It's the best. I don't know why more people don't do it. There's, like, this idea that it's for old people, so, you know, the youngsters are like, this is lame, I'm not gonna play bingo. It's, like, you'll have the most fun, like, ever. It's awesome. Oh, canasta! Wait! I've heard of that. I possibly. So I used to play like Suika. I don't know if that's like Suika, like Swedish. I don't know how you say that in English, but I used to play Suika like with my grandpa all the time back then. I forgot all the rules. I don't know how you play that anymore. No idea. Já jogou algum Collectathon? Sim, eu joguei Mario 64. Já joguei, sim. Yeah, I 100% in Mario 64 when I was on the DS. Way back then. Unfortunately, I lost the cartridge, so I have no proof. But you guys have got to trust me. You guys gotta trust me on that one. I had all the stars. And I don't care what you guys say, I like Mario 64 DS more than regular Mario 64. There, I said it. I know, unpopular opinion, yada yada, I like it more. I think it's better. I don't care if you don't have the joystick. I like it more. It controls nice. The camera functions, which is more than you can say for the N64 one or any N64 games. I'm sorry, I'm an N64 hater. I know it was crazy at the time. It was insane at the time. I understand historically and stuff. It's like brilliant. Yeah! Suika! Suika! Oh, that scared me. We got it. But I understand, like, you know, I'm gonna get burned at the stake for this. But man, the camera is so ass. I can't. I'm a modern baby. I'm a modern bitch. I'm a modern girl in a modern world. I can't play Mario 64. I can't. I would love to like it, but it's so hard for me to like it. It's really hard. It's so janky, and the camera, like, I've tried Ocarina of Time, so I also played Ocarina of Time 3D. I liked it, I finished it. But like, regular Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo Switch Online, it's just pain. It's horrifying, I hate it. The camera on the N64 is so ass. This is not looking good. I mean, I was saying that, but we made a Suika, so that's pretty nice. I feel like it's almost mandatory when you're playing a Suika game. You can't call it a watermelon, like, you gotta call it a Suika. You know, I was in the group of people who already knew Suika meant watermelon. What about you, chatter? What about you, calamaris? Did you guys know Suika meant watermelon before the game? I did. Did you know because of Toho? Because I knew because of Toho. I knew because of a different game. We are not the same. Oh my god. Wow! Whoa! We're getting a lot of points here. Hi, I'm new. Welcome, MK. Wait, does MK stand for Marikyuun? I used to sign my drawings with MK. Yeah, good old times. No, dang it. It was a good effort. It was a good guess. For stream, I love your art. Thank you. Welcome on in. Okay. You know something, chat? Something I've noticed. My dear Kalamanis, you guys know me. You guys watch the streams. You guys are good little Kalamanis. Something I've noticed is that since since I got the Cybercupid outfit, I get way less messages, like first time chats like this, like, hey, first stream, I love your YouTube videos, or I love your art. I get way less of those because I think people just don't recognize me. And it's a problem. People don't know me from, you know, just like from my voice alone. Oh, that was really bad. I want to push this one. Go, 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 go. Yeah! Oh, and now this one has to. So yeah, when I wear this outfit, people comment that. People are like, "Oh yeah, I've seen you on YouTube." But when I wear the Cybercupid one, no such message whatsoever. I just need to make more, yeah. But I'm just scared that the brand recognition won't be there, you know? I've been making way less shorts lately, which, I'm gonna be real, it's bad for the channel. Oh, but I almost broke my record! Look! That was a good run. But yeah, I've been making way less like YouTube shorts, which is really bad for the channel and the growth. But oh my god, I feel so good. I feel so free. You know, like for the first time, most of my income from YouTube this past month, was from actual videos and not from shorts. Can I get a little bit of a clapping here? Can we get a round of applause? I made more money from videos than from shorts. Isn't that crazy? Because I didn't upload shorts. But you know, that made me so happy. I was like, damn, dude, I'm a YouTuber, finally. I'm not a TikToker pretending, you know? Because that's how I've always felt. Like a TikToker pretending to be a YouTuber. Because, you know? And it's neat. It's neat. I finally posted more videos than shorts in a month. Let's see how, you know, I want to keep it that way if possible. I know it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard. Because shorts are just like easier to make and they bring you like a level of growth that is insane. But how long term they are not worth it. You guys know it. I talk about this all the time. I complain all the time about this. You like my collabs? I'm glad. I love people. You know, I love people. I love chatting with you guys. I love chatting with fellow creators. I just have a good time with people usually. I think I'm pretty shy, but I'm pretty extroverted. Which is a little bit rough. But it's, you feel forced to make shorts because they're more popular. No, so when I started YouTube, I didn't know how to do anything other than shorts. The reason why I started my YouTube channel was because I had a lot of like TikToks, like saved on my phone that I had been uploading for like years. And I was like, I'm gonna put these like on YouTube, you know, might as well, right? Like I have these videos like, you know, saved on my phone. I'm just gonna put them on YouTube because who knows, maybe they'll be successful. And they were. And suddenly, before I realized, I was monetizing the channel and I was like, oh, this could be a job, right? And that's when I learned to like actually video edit because I used to edit stuff like on my phone and stuff. I was just like editing like my shorts and stuff on my I was just like editing stuff on my phone all the time. I didn't even know how to like make YouTube videos or anything like that. I only started making YouTube videos because I was like, you know, since I have a YouTube channel, I might as well like, you know, make some YouTube videos out of this. But the thing is, when I finally started making the YouTube videos, I already had like 100 shorts, right? I already had a bunch of shorts uploaded, and that's basically the identity of the channel, right? That's what it was. It was, the identity of the channel was the YouTube shorts. So, of course, when I started making YouTube videos, not everyone was on board with that, right? Because when you subscribe to a channel, you subscribe for something. If then the creator starts making something different, most people are not going to be on board with that, and that's completely understandable. Like, I'm the same way, right? Like, if I follow someone for Fortnite dances and suddenly they start talking about League of Legends, right? I'm gonna be like, I don't have any interest in this. This isn't what I followed for. So this whole time I've been like slowly trying to branch out a little bit from the YouTube shorts, and I finally feel like we're arriving at that. Of course, if I put a YouTube short, it's going to be way more successful than any like long video that I put out. But that's okay, like, because I feel like people are slowly getting like on board with the long videos, and that's awesome. Your clouds with Skynix are very fun. I would love to have Skynix here on the channel. I just like whenever I do the community art showcases, I always try to have a guest that somehow relates to the content, you know? For example, for Miku, it made sense for me to invite Alpharad and Jaden. Jaden couldn't make it, so Jacob came alone, and it was great. Like, Jacob made a lot of sense for Miku, right? Because, you know, he's a big fan of Miku. Then, who else was it? So it was Smith for the characters. Smith knew a lot of the characters, so it made sense to have Smith. Then for Kira for the character design one. So, you know, I always try to bring a guest that I feel really connects with the content that is being made. And I feel like if I am to invite Skynix for like one of these, it has to be something that will make sense, that, you know, I always feel like I gotta invite someone like, I think it has to be custom. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just invite Nyx just because, right? I would like it to be a theme that would be good for Nyx. So, for example, I think if I ever have a community challenge where I have people redraw their old art, I think Skynix would be the perfect guest. So if I ever do that, you already know it's probably going to be Skynix, the guest. So that's kind of how I try to do stuff. I want to see an art stream with Jess. Oh my god, Jess is probably so much fun to have, like, on stream. She's so funny. Jess is so damn funny. I like Jess a lot. Kira has told me she is exactly the same IRL, which is awesome. But yeah, like, I don't know how to make shorts. I think shorts are, you know, like long videos. Like, you try to tell like a little story, or you try to for me it's always been like a drawing, right? Like, today I'm drawing this. Here's a short of like the speed paint. But it took me years to figure out like it took me years to figure out how to get viral art, like TikToks, you know? So, cause like when I started uploading to YouTube, I already had years of experience uploading shorts to TikTok, right? So I already knew how to make them. So people are like, oh my god, you got like instant success. That's not true. I spent years figuring out like how, you know, how to make them. So it wasn't... Are you serious? Did you seriously roll that way? Oh, come on. Yeah, life stories is always a good one. I feel like everyone has fun life stories to tell. And any story can be good if you tell it right, you know? At least I feel that way. Most of the time. Like, sometimes Stories are nothing special. Like, for example, what do you call it? Like stand-up comedians, right? Usually they tell pretty mundane stories, right? But they tell it in a way that's very engaging. Yeah, it's over. We lost. We lost. Ugh. You don't like short-form content? I think if you don't like short-form content, something you can do is you can have like a long video and then take a clip from that video and upload it as a short. And then be like full video on YouTube, like on my channel, you know? I think that's something that Lythero does a lot. If you guys know Lythero, Lee's videos are like 2 hours long. They're like an hour, 2 hours long usually. And that guy's insane. Like sometimes he posts like screenshots of like his Adobe Premiere Pro, and it's like insanity. Like I don't know, dude, he's crazy. He's crazy, and I know he spends like weeks at a time just editing, which is like crazy to me. He's very like hardworking, and his YouTube shorts are just like, you know, little bits of his like long videos, and he just takes little clips from them, puts them like in a vertical format, and uses that to promote his long video. And it works very well for him. Like on TikTok, he told me he doesn't get a lot of like conversion from YouTube shorts to YouTube longs, but he does get a lot of conversion from TikTok to YouTube. So for example, that's like that's an idea. I should do that more. I should do that more as well, but I'm very lazy, and I feel like I'm always bad at picking out clips from my content. That's something I should probably, you know, listen, Big, you're always telling me to rely more on my mods. Maybe I'll ask you guys, hey, from this video, what can I make shorts of? But I found you because of the Meet the Artist. Oh my god, the one that goes like, my name, my age, my favorite color. That's crazy. I did it with my Twitch emotes at the time. I remember that so well. That was such a long time ago. That's crazy. I mean, no, I don't mean from the streams. I mean from the videos, like the YouTube videos. That should be easier, right? That should be more doable. Ryuko, thank you so much, Neryuko, for the 5 gifted. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. If you got gifted, a sub, please make sure you say thank you. And do you guys know what time it is? Because we passed 5 gifted subs today. Do you guys know what time it is? Say it with me, Calamaris. What time is it? Yes, one more for cyberspace bald money. Yes, that's not what I'm trying to get at. It's time to spin the wheel. Let's do it. All right. I already have it open. Thank you so much, Ryuko. That's very kind of you. Let's go. Let's spin it. All right. Let's see what we get. Yeah. Let's see what we're gonna get. Whoa! I gotta draw one Pokemon from memory. All right, chat. You know how this goes. Chat, you guys, let me know. You can write down Pokemon. I'm gonna close my eyes, and when I open them, I'm gonna draw the first Pokemon that I see. All right. Feel free to send some Pokemon in chat, and I'm gonna open my eyes about now. Vulpix. All right. Thank you guys for playing. All right, Vulpix it is. Should we do regular Vulpix or a Alolan Vulpix? They didn't specify. Okay. Let's. Oh, you can really tell like the delay. Alolan, gotcha. Alolan it is. You can really tell the delay in the chat in these moments. Okay. Oh, Clip Studio Paint is why are you acting like that? Clip Studio Paint is not working very well. Okay. Water. All right, I'm excited for Alolan Vulpix. I have no idea what Alolan Vulpix looks like. Like I have an idea in my mind, but it's not clear at all. Huh. My computer is acting really weird. Give me a second, please. Let me like pause Suika. And there we go. Bloop. And we open our art stuff. Okay, there we go. And now I'm gonna open a new canvas. Okay. Let's see. So, Vulpix. What does Vulpix look like? I'm thinking. Okay. What does Vulpix look like? So, it's like a little guy, right? So, it's got like a little short little snout. And I think it has like round eyes like that. Perhaps something like that, I think. And then this is the part that I think it's got like real little rolls like this. I'm gonna say like 3 of them. Okay, alright. This is... I don't think Vulpix has 9 tails. I think Vulpix has like 6 tails. Or it's got like less tails for sure than 9 tails. Something like this, and then it's got like the little ears. Little fox ears. I don't know what happens here to the hair. I have no idea. And then... Does Vulpix have... Wait. Does Vulpix have like fur around it? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not reading chat. I don't want to like be influenced because this is supposed to be like Vulpix from memory. But it is something like this. Right? And then it's got like the tails. I think it's something like this. It's something like this. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what this... I think this part is like wrong. I wonder if it has like a... I don't think it has like any fur around it. So yeah, this is my Alolan Vulpix from memory. So now I'm gonna color it. The eyes are definitely blue. Because it's a nice type. It's a nice type. Also known as an ice type. And now, so do you guys know how I know Vulpix has 6 tails? Because of my friend Vulpixie. I know she is a 6-tailed fox because of Vulpix. So I think we just like color this. No, I think this is like a little... He's white, like it's a little white fox. I'm pretty sure. There we go. I think regular Vulpix has like... These are like darker, so I'm gonna do the same for Alolan Vulpix, something like this. I think it's something like this. I'm glad you could tell it's a Vulpix, cat. I'm glad. First time chatter just arrived, could tell what it is. That's good. That's good. That's, you know, I think that's a good sign. I think I'm gonna make these a little darker like this. Yeah, that's my Alolan Vulpix from memory. Something like this. And now let's see what Alolan Vulpix actually looks like. Alright, I'm gonna Google it. Alolan Vulpix. I don't need the shiny, just Alolan. Oh, it's way fluffier! Oh, wait, that's not bad at all. Oh, wait. Oh, that's super big. Wait. Wait, that's not terrible, actually. So it's not great, but it's not awful. It's alright. It's okay. It's not terrible. I did the makeshift version. Oh, that's evil. They're like cousins. I got like the darker part on the paws. I'm proud of that. And I got the two colored tail, but I made it like the other way around. I made it like lighter into darker, and it's darker into lighter. That's pretty close. Yeah, I had a feeling this guy was a lot fluffier, and I guess I was right. Let me see regular Vulpix. It has like some bangs. That's cute. That's really cute. Interesting. Alright, that's it, guys. That was Pokemon from memory. Please, put this guy in your memory. Remember him. Because now he's gonna go. Thank you for requesting, guys, and thank you for the subbies. Thank you. We were one sub away from another wheel spin, so maybe we'll get another Pokemon. Who knows? Alright, let's go back to Suika game. So cute. Vulpix is such a cute Pokemon. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, we're talking about shorts and stuff, but yeah, that's how Lythera does it. Oh, Meta! Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for gifting 1. Thank you. Alright, guys. You know what time it is, Calamaris? Thank you. Lots of wheel spins today. I'm very thankful. Thank you, guys. Alright, let's see. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. Thank you guys for your kindness. For real, it helps out a lot. Time for Bald. You know what? Okay, wait. Before we spin the wheel, I'm gonna hide a little bit. Don't go anywhere, chat. Don't go anywhere. Hi. I'm here. I'm here. Wait. We gotta... Wait, what do you mean no? You guys can make me bald now. What do you mean no? Oh wait, before you guys make me bald, wait. It's not automatic. It's not automatic. It's not automatic. Okay, no, actually it might be. It might be. Okay, yeah. There you go. I transformed! Ta-da! Alright, let me just calibrate this. I might have to calibrate some things. Oh yeah, no, it's all fine. It all seems fine. Alright, awesome. Time to spin the wheel. Go! Let's see what we get. Portuguese only for 5 minutes, huh? Okay. Alright, chat. I'm going to speak Portuguese only for the next 5 minutes. And I'm going to try to make it so that everyone understands what I'm talking about. Okay? So, I'm going to be talking about Suika game exclusively for 5 minutes in Portuguese. So you guys are gonna learn all the fruits. Okay? You guys are gonna learn all the fruits in Portuguese, alright? Let me get the timer. We're gonna put the timer like here. Melancia morango. There you go. Alright, you hear them, you hear them. Alright, it's gonna be a Portuguese lesson, yes. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ok, a partir de agora, só português durante 5 minutos. Português só durante 5 minutos. Estamos a jogar o jogo da melancia. Suika game, melancia. Há muitas frutas neste jogo. Temos timer. Há muitas frutas neste jogo. Temos a maçã, que vira pera, que vira ananás. E agora o morango vai virar... Isto é uvas ou é uma amora? São uvas, não é? Eu acho que são uvas. E a laranja... Isto é o quê? É uma... O que é esta merda? É uma clementina? O que é isto? Eu não sei o que é isto. É uma clementina. É um limão? Não, isto não é um limão. Isto é uma pera, porque as peras no Japão são redondas e amarelas. Que mais? Temos as uvas, a laranja, a tangerina, question mark, tangerina, o morango, Morango vira uvas. Cereja, cereja. Cereja, cereja. Morango, uvas, tangerina. Laranja, maçã. Maçã. Outra laranja, outra maçã. Cereja vira morango, vira uvas. Ah, laranja. Ah, não consegui pôr as peras a tocarem-se, não. Ah, isto vai ser mau. Eu agora preciso que estas maçãs toquem uma na outra, que é para conseguir fazer a pera. E a pera faz o pêssego. E o pêssego faz o ananás. E o ananás faz a meloa. E a meloa faz a melancia. Pois é. Pois é. Como é que era aquela música? Uma laranja, um limão... Não. Wait, acho que estou a confundir as músicas. Acho que não era assim. Ah, não é. Sou uma taça. Uma chaleira. Uma panela. Acho que era qualquer coisa assim do género. Pronto, já não sei. Já não me lembro. Não me lembro. Laranjas e bananas. Era isso, as laranjas e as bananas. Era isso, era isso, era isso. Eu vou comer, comer, comer laranjas e bananas. Eu adoro como há imensa gente no chat que fala português e eu nem sei. Uma colher, um colherão. Porquê que eu achava que era uma panela ou um panelão? Eu acho que isto vai correr muito mal, ó, pessoal. Eu acho que nós não vamos conseguir ganhar este jogo. Acho que não vamos conseguir fazer a melancia. Não, a maçã não vai virar pera. Oh, laranja? Laranja? Maçã? Maçã. Isto é bué mau. Não, isto não está nada bem. Oh, perdemos. Não! Não! Foi quase, malta. Fogo, olha a quantidade de pêssegos que temos. Não! Ok, vamos tentar outra vez. Vamos tentar outra vez. Ok. Laranja. Laranja. Maçã. Morango. Cereja. Cereja. Morango. Cereja. Laranja. Morango. Ok. Uva. Uva, clementina, laranja. Cereja, morango, uva, uva. Clementina. Cereja. Laranja, maçã. Pera. Pera. Morango, cereja, vai empurrar o morango e faz uma uva. Laranja, laranja dá maçã. Cereja com cereja dá morango. Com cereja não dá nada, não há outra cereja. Clementina com cereja não vai dar. Não foi muito bom aquilo. Não está a correr muito bem. Bom, clementina com clementina dá laranja, maçã, pera. Devia ter sido do outro lado, mas isto funciona também. Ok. Ok. Isto não tá muito fixe. Ok, toca. Boa. Pêssego. Ok. Alright. We're done with the timer. We're back in English. Alright. Chat, now I ask you, how do you say orange in Portuguese? That's now we have a little quiz for you guys. Were you paying attention? Were you taking notes? How do you say? No, laranja. There you go. Beautiful. Laranja. How do you say grape? Do you guys remember grape? Do you guys remember? Uva. That's right. I don't think I said like any others that you can like phonetically get to, like maçã. You guys probably do not know how to fucking like type that. Peach was the last thing I said. Yes. Does anyone remember? I think it's been too long. I don't think I don't think chat remembers anymore. You guys have to write these down because these are gonna be on the test later. Come on, guys. The calamaris don't know Portuguese. You have to write it down. This is not going good. Oh my god. I'm like messing myself up. I'm setting myself up for failure here. Oh! Never mind. We're back. We're back. Bloop, bloop. Okay. That was weird. That was a weird little knockback thing. If you know some French, you know some words that probably are the same in Portuguese. Let me think. How do you say apple in French? I don't know how you say apple in French. I've got no idea. Orange is orange, right? So, you know, doesn't really help. Touch, 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 touch! Yeah! Oh, pomme! You're right. Pomme, 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 pomme. You're right. See, I was just testing you, chat. I was only testing y'all. Lucky is asleep. Lucky is not here today. Unfortunate. Pomme de terre, that's potato. That's different. That's potato, I know that much. Pomme de terre. What else do you have? I don't know how you say most things in French. I don't have a French vocabulary. But I know how to pronounce French. Which my YouTube comments were very surprised about. Because I said rouge de bat instead of rouge de bat in like English. I said it like with the French accent. And like I got some comments from people freaking out. And that was pretty funny. You didn't have. I had 1 year of French back in 7th grade. I don't remember almost anything. I haven't used French since. Language, like, you can learn as much as you want. If you don't use it, you'll just forget it. La vie en rose. Wait, that's not a fruit. People confusing rouge with rogue. Yeah. That does happen, doesn't it? What else do we have? What else do we have in French? Aujourd'hui, Aujourd'hui, je suis une VTuber. Ce n'est pas aujourd'hui. C'est sombre. Je suis une VTuber. I don't know why VTuber is so funny for me. Ho 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 ho. Je suis malade de la tête. Tu es malade. Tu es malade. You know, you guys were, so I think, so this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I don't know if you guys would be like on board with it. But like there's you guys know, if you guys are, you know, a little bit familiar with Hololive, you will know about Corone's legendary Mario Bros stream where she spoke exclusively in English like for the whole stream. This was one of like the most viral like Hololive clips like ever. And I think it really helped bring Hololive to the West a little bit. It was that clip of like Corone speaking only in English, and her English is very, very bad. Like she does not, that girl cannot speak English, but she tried, you know, and it made for some like insanely amazing content. And it made me think, my Japanese is not great. It used to be better, but you know, like French, I haven't used it, so I don't know it anymore. Oh, it's such a good video. It's like there's a bunch of like compilations from that stream. It's amazing. Oh no. Oh well. What nationality? She's Japanese. So, you know, my Japanese is not great. looks at the camera. That was awkward. Anyway, you know, my Japanese is not great. My Spanish is not, like, super amazing either. But neither is Corones. I would like to do, like, a Super Mario Bros. Stream or something like that, where I just speak, like, either Spanish or Japanese, or, like, you know, one of my worst languages. So my worst languages are Spanish and Japanese. And I think it would be really fun to do a stream like Corone did, but, like, with my least spoken languages. The thing is, I don't know how many of y'all would be on board, because I know most of you don't understand Japanese. And I think this is only fun if it's, like, a little bit, how do you say it? A little bit, what's the word? A little bit endearing, right? I think it's only fun because it's endearing. Because you are fluent in this language and you see someone, like, struggling to speak it. So it's endearing. So I'm a little bit scared that Japanese will not be very good for my audience, because most of my audience does not speak Japanese. But Spanish, though, I think Spanish, at least a lot of people would understand. You know, at least a little bit. So I was wondering, I really want to do a stream like that, but I'm just scared that I'll have 0 viewers because no one is on board with it. But I think it could be so fun. Like, I'm not allowed to speak any other language. And I think Spanish, like, it could make some really funny clips to, like, to share with, like, you know, Spanish-speaking communities. So I think it could be really funny, but I don't know. What do you guys think? My controller, I'm controlling the game with my mind right now. I don't need a controller for that. Me not understanding. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if it would be. Ooh, I'm not understanding. Ooh. I don't know if it would make a lot of sense to do a stream like that, because I think it would alienate a lot of people. But you know what matters is the vibe, right? So maybe. I don't know. It's just an idea. I have a lot of ideas for streams that I'm too scared to do, because I'm scared that I don't have a big enough audience to, like, make it work. Do it with Jump King? Oh, I don't think I wanna. I don't know if I wanna do it with Rage King. Like, if we do it with Rage King, I'd only have, the only 2 words I would say are puta mierda, maybe coño. Right? And then I don't think there would be a lot of variety. We wouldn't have moments like small turtle house, you know, from Corone. That kind of stuff. I wonder if, like, Celeste could work, 'cause Celeste is also a pretty difficult game. Or yeah, maybe something rage-inducing like Smash, or... do kana? There's a translation tool. Oh, really? Like for streams? That could be fun. Oh, why did I put that grape there? No, I ruined it for myself. No, why am I impatient? Calamaris, why am I like this? Why do you guys let me be impatient? Oh yeah, if you have that link, that would be great. But yeah, I've been wanting to play around with language, because I feel like even if I don't speak them perfectly, I think I have a pretty okay, like, accent, because I'm Portuguese. Portuguese people can just copy sounds very easily. So I think for native speakers it could be endearing. But the point is to bring out, like, the native speakers. Hand simulator, what? I've never heard of that. That sounds really funny. Let me see, quackity, huh? Let's see. Interesting. Introducing the Universal Real-Time Translator tool.
This is sushi ramen. a creator from Japan. He speaks no English and I speak no Japanese.
Okay.
But here we are having a 40-minute conversation.
It's so great to talk to you and we can understand each other too.
すごいな。本当にずっと喋りたかったから嬉しいよ。
Oh.
This is so cool. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this?
Wait, this is awesome. Is this like done? Is this like out? Wait, no one's replying. You can't see it. Yeah. Wait. Huh. Can we? Oh, you guys want to see it? Sure. Wait, hold up. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys wanted to see it. Let me. Oh, I got frozen. Yeah. Oh wait. No, my phone was just not catching my face. Okay, found it. All right. Boop. Okay. There we go.
This is Sushi Ramen, a creator from Japan.
Can you guys
He
hear
speaks
it?
no English and I speak no Japanese. But here we are having a 40-minute conversation.
It's so great to talk to you and we can understand each other too.
すごいな。本当にずっと喋りたかったから嬉しいよ。
That's
This is
really
so
fast.
cool. So what are
Wow.
your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this?
これ最高だね。なんかリアルタイムでラグが少ないからすごい話しやすい。
Yeah, there's
This is
very
from
little
Taiwan,
lag.
speaking traditional Chinese, his native language.
So introduce yourself, just talk about yourself.
哼
我现在18岁，我来自台湾，然后我不想住在这里，我想要去美国。
Are you seeing it pop up?
Yeah, I did. This is fine.
That's
okay.
awesome.
Hi, I'm Quackity. You might know me from the QSMP or from my many projects that I've had.
And does
throughout
it
the
work for like
After the
a bunch of
massive
languages?
success of
Because if it
QSMP,
does
the very
Spanish,
first multilingual
Japanese,
Minecraft server
we
with
could do
real-time
either of those.
translation, I knew we couldn't stop there. We're going beyond just Minecraft. I'm excited to announce my brand new universal real-time translation.
That's
tool, a tool that can be
fantastic.
used in any communication platform anywhere.
Yeah, this is what technology is for, right? It's to connect us, I
This is
feel.
Phantom, a talented
Wait, let
creator
me-
from
let me
New
take
York
my
City
wings
with
off.
Dominican roots, speaking Spanish using the translator.
Saludo, me llamo el Phantom.
Oh, yeah, Spanish, there you go.
estamos en
Wait,
Twitch todos los
Phantom
días
is
en directo,
Spanish?
En live, en vivo. Me gusta comer pila de comida, me gusta comer desayuno, lunch y cena también. Wait,
And
Here
it's really
I'm
hard to
able
understand what he
meet a
says.
streamer
Oh,
from
Dominican
France.
Republic.
He's speaking
Oh.
French and I'm speaking English.
We're in hell. We gotta get out of
J'ai
hell.
fait 40 ans de prison, j'ai perdu ma femme, mes enfants, j'ai tout perdu.
All right.
This is incredible.
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Pull me!
Oh,
Pull me!
oh,
You gotta pull
mais
me!
c'est toi qui es tombé.
C'est toi qui es tombé. That's so
With this tool,
cute.
I'm able to create my
Wait,
very
I
own.
love
Once
this.
inside, I can select my mic input and the
Wow.
language I'm speaking. I can also select as many languages as I want for the subtitles.
Wow.
This tool captures everyone.
This
in
is
the
what it's
room
about, right? This is what
individually,
progress should
translating
be.
what
It's
they
to
are
connect
saying
us,
in
right?
real
All over the
time.
Whether I'm
world.
in a Discord call,
It's like
or
me
Zoom
in Portugal,
meeting,
you
or if I'm
guys,
live
wherever the
streaming
hell
with
you
other
are,
creators,
and
The
we get
customization
together
options are
with because of
absolutely
the things we
endless.
like,
You
right?
can adjust the subtitle size.
Yeah,
the
I wanna
opacity,
hop
the
on this,
color,
yeah.
Whatever fits your needs. And while we're constantly improving it, I'm very thrilled to announce all the new ways that I'm going to be using this tool. Global IRL.
It's probably really
Starting this
expensive,
year, I'll be
though.
visiting creators worldwide. And even though they don't speak English, they don't have to. This tool has a built-in IRL option that will be translating
Wow,
everything in
this is
real
probably
time.
so
More
expensive,
information on this
though.
coming very soon. Global
From someone who saw the
competition.
first
Not
time he
only
did
am I
that.
focusing on new
Wait,
forms of
was
collaborations
Jaden in
with
this
creators from
SMP?
all around the world. This tool is
Because I
going
think
to
I
allow
saw
me to do
Jaden
it
speak with some guys from
global
Brazil.
creators, no matter
Yeah,
which
so that's
language
where it
they're
was.
speaking. More
I remember
than
I saw like I
QCP
stopped by
shows the
Jaden's stream
power of
once and she
global
was like
collaboration,
speaking with
so
some
we're
guys
not
from
stopping
Brazil.
there. Global projects
Maybe
like
they were
these will
using
keep
this.
coming in Minecraft and in many other
Hmm.
games. I'm so excited to share more information on this soon. Stream collabs. I'm so excited to be
This is
streaming
so
with close friends
awesome.
of mine who speak all different languages. Meanwhile, our audiences can understand everything that's going on. This is something that has never been done before, and I'm so excited to do it a lot more very soon. permanent
Yeah,
subtitles. My
yeah.
biggest communities speak English and Spanish, so I'm very excited to announce that from now on, all of my English streams will have real-time Spanish subtitles.
This is
And all
awesome.
my Spanish streams will have real-time English subtitling. Soon, we'll be rolling out updates so that you can tune in.
He
no
is
matter
so
which language
smart.
you speak.
Oh, look, it's
This is
Portugal
only the
mentioned.
beginning.
Portugal
We're
flag.
also building brand new technology for real-time translating.
Translates
Things that
well
we
from
keep
Korean.
updating
Wow,
you
that's
with.
so
If you
impressive
have a
because like
favorite creator
Asian
that
languages
you
have
think
like a
deserves
completely
the global
different
spotlight,
like
please tag them in the
structure,
replies
right?
below. I'd
So it's
love to
amazing
connect.
that it
And if you're an
works.
international creator yourself, please don't hesitate to reply to this tweet. I'd love to connect with you.
Wait,
Lastly,
wait,
these
wait,
tools
contact com
are
quem?
not the
Wait, what did
cheapest.
he say?
Tag them in the replies. Favorite creator that
Oh,
you
tag your
believe
favorite
these
creators?
tools are not the cheapest nor easiest to maintain. So if you guys want to keep supporting projects like these, please consider buying one of these.
I wanna get this. How do we get
Shop.
this?
It helps out so
It's
massively.
probably like it's probably not like available, right? No, like I agree. Like this is what human progress should go to, right? It should go towards like unity, right? Uniting us all from all around the world. I think that's what that's what this is all about, right? Oh, it's still developing, so it's not like Wait, I want to use this. How do I use it? I want it. I mean, if this uses AI, I think that's a great tool. That's a great way to use AI. It's good stuff for streamers, help a lot, but I have one question. Does it work if people mix? Like, that's the thing I don't know. Like, I don't know if you have to, like, set the language beforehand. Because it would be good. Yeah, this has to be AI, right? Yeah, I don't know how else you could achieve this. But that's the thing, like, I think you can try to contact him. I don't think he even has, like, DMs open, probably. I don't know. As someone who speaks 4 different languages, I'm gonna this is like not completely true, but somewhat seamlessly. Oh yeah, my keyboard is fucked. So the letter for Why my ball? Why? Well, for somewhat seamlessly in my Twitch streams, I would love to try this out. I would love to try out this tool. Where can we get it? I don't know, like maybe? Eu só me lembro durante o que o SMP tivemos várias atualizações e conseguimos ver a tradução funciona quando você muda de língua. E isso é bué fixe! I think humanity itself is heavily divided. That's what I love about the internet. Yeah! That's like... Is there a way to get it right now? Or at the moment? You know, like... you know, it's not like that seamless. Like, I don't speak them that often, but I would love to. Man, eu começo a falar português se for para poder usar estas coisas. Right? Like, if I get to use these tools and if we get to understand each other, dude, I'll speak more Portuguese if needed, you know? Eu falo mais português, eu falo mais espanhol. Nihongo mo. I'll just do whatever, you know? That's so cool. Isto ajudou muitos criadores a aprender novas línguas. Oh, yeah, that's such a cool thing. Thank you for sharing it, Kino. It's a good, it's great. I hope this goes somewhere, you know? I hope it becomes something. Cause like, imagine, yeah, just the collab opportunities you can have. And like, if you can like translate, you know, more abstract and I guess like more not just abstract, but like complex, right, thoughts. Because sometimes we want to talk about complex topics and we can't. This is something I've probably mentioned it, but I used to be friends with this Japanese guy. He was a very kind, very cool guy. When I was in Japan, we met up. He also came to Portugal because he wanted to learn Portuguese, and I was learning Japanese at the time. So we met on this like language exchange app, and he was a cool ass guy. Like we got along super well. He would sometimes send me some stuff from Japan. We would sometimes send him stuff from Portugal. Like just overall a really cool casual friend, right? And when I was in Japan, we met up, we went out, you know, that kind of stuff. One day, I think I've said the story, like one day he suddenly stops replying to all my texts for months. Like suddenly I can't keep like in touch with him anymore. I start thinking, did I do something wrong? Like did he like, but it didn't make any sense that he would do that, you know? Like he was not that kind of person to just like suddenly stop like replying to you. So I started, you know, I knew we had a friend in common in Portugal. So I contacted her. I was like, hey, I'm sorry, you don't know who I am, but like, you know, we have this friend in common. Do you have any idea like what happened to him? Because he suddenly ghosted me. And she was like, I know, girl, like he did the same to me. He also ghosted me. I've been trying to keep in contact. I have some friends, like I know some of his Japanese friends. I'm gonna try to like ask them and I'll let you know. And later she told me like, I think he might be in prison. And I was like, what? Like that was like the nicest guy ever. You know, like that was like, he was like the sweetest guy ever. Like, why is he in prison? Like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And he told me, like, she told me, like, I think he might be. And I was like, okay, at least I know he's alive, you know? Like, at least, you know, he's around, right? He will get out eventually. And that's exactly what happened. A couple of months later, I get a message from him saying, like, I'm out. I got out. And I was like, dude, I was worried as fuck. Like, what happened, dude? Like, are you good? What, like, you know? And he explained to me what happened. You know, I don't want to, like, overshare, like, about his life, but, I think he did the right thing, even though he went to prison for it, in my opinion. I think he is not a bad guy. He did what he had to do. I agree. Like, I'm on his side, right? And something that I noticed happen was during that time, because he was the only Japanese person I spoke to. So while he was in prison, it's so crazy to say this, but while he was in prison, I didn't really speak Japanese with anyone. And I noticed, like, I didn't have Japanese class or anything like that, so I noticed my Japanese got a lot worse, just in general. And we were already talking, like, a little bit less. But when he came out, my Japanese level was, like, so bad. Like, I was so rusty and my Japanese was so bad that I felt like I couldn't give him the support that he deserved. You know? At least I felt that way. Like, I couldn't give him the support that he deserved, and I was not at a level where we could have such like an abstract, complex conversation, because my Japanese was just rusty as fuck. So I always tried to show him like my support, but I feel like it never really got through to him, you know. And I think slowly but surely we got like further apart because of that, because I just couldn't like speak, you know, like after something like that happens, your conversations can't just be like, hello, what did you eat today? Oh, this is a photo of my dog, you know? Like, the guy, while he was in prison, his dog, like, passed away. Like, it was, like, a really, like, fucking bad time for him. And I felt like I was a shitty friend, you know? Because, yeah, like, I couldn't be there for him. Because my language skill was not there. And I think that's, like, probably one of my biggest, like, life regrets. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm oversharing a lot. but yeah, like language is it's that, right? That's what language is for, you know. It's for you to be able to connect, right, with others. That's what it's all about, right? It's about meeting this really cool person from Japan you would never meet otherwise, or, you know, meet this really cool person from Portugal you wouldn't otherwise. And he's doing good. He didn't lose his job. The people at his job, fortunately, like, were on his side. Like, he was the kindest fucking bit. He worked at, like, an old people, like, retirement home. You know, he was, like, helping, like, it wasn't exactly as a nurse, but, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know he's a good guy. Of course, yeah, I agree that kindness is universal, but when you stop being able, when something complex happens in your life and you don't have the language skill to have complex conversations, it becomes really difficult to connect, I think. And ultimately, that's what killed the relationship. And I always regret not studying harder. To be fair, he was also studying Portuguese and he spoke even less Portuguese than I spoke Japanese, so of course this is not like one-sided. Like all relationships, right? Every relationship has to be two-sided or more. So, you know, it's not something that I'm like, oh, I fumbled it. You know, we both fumbled it. I think he's doing good. He still talks to that girl I asked about, like how he was doing. She is now in Japan. So they're probably close. So I think I would know if he wasn't doing great. So that's great. I don't know. It's just like I think about that very often, you know, like about how I wish I could go back to studying Japanese, but at the same time, language learning becomes really difficult without necessity, and You really need necessity, I think, in order to properly learn a language. And yeah, maybe if I had a tool like that, right? A tool like the Quackity tool you guys were showing me, maybe things would have been different, you know? Like, who knows? I don't know. I think he was a great guy. Like, he was an awesome guy. I wonder how he's doing. I think he's probably doing fine. I uninstalled Line from my phone. Like, I got a new phone. I don't even know if I can, like... I could probably get his Line, like, information if I ask friends. Because we have friends in common still. I just don't see a reason to, because the truth is my Japanese is really bad right now. And it's not like I could be able to, you know... Because that was the thing, like, we always had, like, you know, normal, everyday conversations. And suddenly he starts telling me about, like, the law system in Japan and why it's flawed. And you understand it, like, you really want to, like, connect, and you really want to be like, yeah, dude, like, that sucks, it wasn't you, like, you're, like... But you can't really be there for him, and I think that's rough. That's all. That's it. And so yeah, if there's inventions and if you use AI to connect people more and make the language barrier a little easier to overcome, I think that's a wonderful thing. And that's what it should be used for, right? It should be used to connect us, not divide us, I think. So, like, I don't know. I really want to look into that. I really want to look into that. Not necessarily for my friend, because I spoke a lot more Japanese than I do now, and than I did when he got out. But yeah, sorry, I didn't want to, like, sour the mood or anything like that. That's just it. Like, language learning is hard, and if there's tools around us to make it easier, hell yeah, dude. That's basically that's the conclusion, you know? That's the moral of the story. That's why I told this story. If there's ways to connect us without having to dedicate years and years and years and years to studying a language that's difficult, you know, and that you need constant Because there was a time in my life where I knew all the 200 kanji, like most used kanji, by heart. Because I was practicing them every single day on Anki. I was using Anki for that. And I knew how to write them and how to read them. So when I went to Japan, I couldn't speak like 100% fluently. I spoke well enough and I could read enough, you know, like a Chinese person could read, right? Because I knew the kanji, so I could tell, okay, this is the fast train, this is the slow train, this is going to Shibuya, this is going wherever. But the moment I stopped using that every single day and I stopped going out of my way to like keep it in my mind, it starts disappearing from your mind, right? You start getting rusty, you suddenly you've seen this kanji somewhere but you can't remember anymore and you just forget, and it's so frustrating. And that's why I think language learning is all about necessity. That's why I haven't picked up Japanese again. I feel there's no like real necessity in my life right now. But yeah, every time I have an argument in English, I think, damn, things wouldn't be yeah, I feel ya. Because it's hard to be nuanced, it's hard to be abstract, and I think my English is great. I wouldn't stream in English if I wasn't confident that people understand what I say. I don't need a perfect accent. I don't want to have a perfect accent. I don't want to have a native English speaker accent. I don't give a shit about that. On the opposite, I think it gives you some charm, right? To sound foreign. Because like there's a bajillion American content creators. So I don't think like an accent or anything is like any relevant, but it's about communication, right? And I think my English is great, despite like my accent and my pronunciation of some things. But even then, you guys know I forget words all the time and I can't express myself fully all the time. Sometimes I'm playing Among Us and I can't express myself fully, and it's frustrating. Language is so frustrating. I'm glad you like my accent. I'm glad you find it cute. That's a very good charm point for a VTuber. But yeah, dude, it's all about connecting, right? That's what we're here for. We're all here for connection. I love that. You know, people often tell me, oh yeah, your streams help me like go through my day and all that stuff, and that makes me so happy because it's the same. You know, it's like a give and take thing. It's the same for me. Like, I get as much as I give, you know? I feel it's mutual. And that's something really special, I think. I'm glad I live in this time. I'm glad I live in this age, you know, of streaming and technology and VTubers. It's awesome. I don't think there's a thing of perfect English. It's just like, when I mean perfect English accents, I mean any native sounding. Any native sounding English, right? If you sound like you're from England or from Scotland or from America or, you know, New York, whatever. That's what I would consider. It's like native sounding. I don't want to sound like a native. I want to sound like someone who worked fucking hard to learn this language. Hey, hell yeah. You know, I want my effort to be seen. I don't want my effort to be erased. I don't want people to think I'm native because that's boring. I want people to ask me where I'm from, you know? Because that starts a conversation. Neko will destroy us in Portuguese. She would. I need to expand my vocabulary. Yeah! Usually, like, your English is great until you have to speak about, like, astrophysics or something like that. I mean, of course, you know, Manj is here. Manj would know how to talk about those things, but... But, you know, most people would not. you'd love to have a fluent English accent. That's something you can work on. It's hard, but you can definitely work on. There's a technique called shadowing, which is you have to listen. So you choose a person you think has like your perfect like dream accent. I think that's called like an accent parent. I'm not sure what they call it in like the language learning lingo community thing. But you pick like someone whose accent you like a lot. I did this for Japanese for a while. I used to listen to this Japanese podcast with so she was an ex-idol. I don't remember who he was, but it was a girl and a guy. And it was so interesting. I kind of chose her as my language parent. So shadowing consists of listening to someone talk and repeating as they say it. Like, don't think about what they're saying. Just do your best to repeat what they're saying exactly as they're saying it. So that's kind of how it goes. Alice, hello! You like the bald emote? Thank you for the 4 months. Thank you for the tier 1, sweetie. How you doing? So yeah, that's what shadowing like. That's what shadowing does. Like, you don't care about what you're saying. You just try to repeat what they're saying as closely as possible in the perfect accent that they're saying. So you do that for a while, and you do that every day for a while, and eventually you will notice that you start picking up habits from the person, from like your language parent, quote unquote, like the person you decided to shadow. And it's very useful. It's very used like way for people to learn, like to improve their accent. It's pretty neat. I've thought about doing that for English, but I'll be honest, then I realized I think it makes me more interesting, like not wanting to sound native. I just want people to understand me. I don't care if I don't sound native. Because, like I said, it's sometimes a very good opener for a conversation to develop. Oh, no! Oh, I fumbled that. Damn. That sucks. Suika game has been so slow lately for some reason. It takes forever to open. Shadowing is what I did when I watched wrestling in Sick Radical. É bem possível. Estavas a imitar o que eles diziam, tipo, ao mesmo tempo a falar, então sim. É isso mesmo. We were talking about languages in general and the use for language in general. I was telling a story about how I wish I spoke better Japanese. And yeah, at the end of the day, we gotta communicate. And I was saying that I don't mind having a weird accent. I actually like it. Because then it starts the conversation. People ask me where I'm from. I get to talk about Portugal. I had a really embarrassing... So the first time... you guys know I play Mungie Monday, right? Before I played Mungie Monday, I was not really like friends with any of the people who play Among Us, right? All I did was I technically worked for Jacob Alfarad in a sense because I am Yui's thumbnail artist for Wildcard. So technically, Jacob Alfarad was, not really my boss directly, because my boss was more so Yui, but Jacob was like the person, hierarchy, in a hierarchy. Jacob was above me there, right? So there was a time when I was playing, Rickles invited me to play Fortnite with Jacob and some other people, and I was like, sure, yeah, let me go. And I went, and I was a little bit starstruck. In the call. And he was like, oh, I've noticed you have an accent. Where are you from? And I was like, and for some reason, when people ask me where I'm from, I cannot for the fucking life of me just say Portugal, period, full stop. I can't. I always, because usually people react with like, people either say Portugal, I don't know where that is, or, oh yeah, Portugal, batatas com bacalhau, Cristiano Ronaldo. Right? Either people say Cristiano Ronaldo, or they say like bacalhau, or José Mourinho, something like that. So for me, I never, when I just say like Portugal, I feel like that's not enough. And Jacob was not giving me the Cristiano Ronaldo that people usually give. So I was like, Portugal. You know, it's this little country in Europe. It's next to Spain. And Jacob was like, wait, you think I don't know what Portugal is? Yeah, I could die. I thought I was gonna die there. Yes, Portugal is in Europe. I thought I could die. And then I was like, do I make the American joke or do I not make the American joke here? Because that was an option select there, right? And it wasn't even an option select. It was like, it's a lose-lose situation. Because like, oh, I've already fucked up majorly. So then I jokingly said, you know, like sometimes when I speak from people in the US, they don't know, haha, you know, haha, US educational system, you know, like that. It was not, Jacob was not amused. Just letting you know that. That was our first conversation ever. I am very surprised that anything came out of that. I remember one of my earliest internet interactions was an American asking me if we have fridges in Germany. Because that's the thing, that's our experience, right? That's my experience online as well. People either go, haha, batatas com bacalhau, Cristiano Ronaldo. Or they go like, what's that? Oh, sometimes people also go, oh yeah, Portugal, I've heard it's super cheap and nice to visit. I really want to go to Portugal because it's very cheap. And I'm like, you mean it's a poor country? You can say things as they are. But yeah. Exactly, like, yeah, it is for you. Like, what you mean is that it's a poor country, yes. Yes, it is. I don't think they're meaning it to be rude. I think people just are, you know, genuinely being like, oh yeah, I really want to visit. I've heard it's like a paradise for tourists. And then, yeah, it is. For sure is. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Languages are a gift that keeps on giving, I think. Because they allow for these kinds of interactions, right? I don't mind not being native sounding at all. Because it allows for this kind of interaction. Oh man. Most people from the UK who go to Portugal, many go to Algarve. Yep. Yes, sir, they do. Especially retired old men. They buy houses here. And they live here for 20 years. They spend every summer in Portugal. They don't speak a word of Portuguese. And yeah, they just live the life, you know? Honestly, good for them. I get it. I would love to do that as well. It's lovely. It sounds lovely. But yeah, it's really funny. What matters is, you know, we all like anime. We all like VTubers. That's why we're here. No matter where we're from. Oh, are the Halloween celebrations in Ireland like anything like special? I've never heard of that. That sounds cool. Wait, someone in chat asked if Portugal was in Europe. Where did you think Portugal was? Latin America or something? Because I can see that. Yeah, Latin America. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that, yeah. Yeah, that is Brazil. It was next to Brazil. No. It's, yeah. The colonizers are not close by. The country that speaks Brazilian, exactly. I'll never take offense to that, because language is all about usage. It's all about its uses. And Brazilian Portuguese is so much more widely spread and so much more spoken. Why am I gonna be, like, offended? Why am I gonna be offended that no one speaks Portuguese from Portugal? You know what I mean? Like, no one speaks that shit. No one speaks it. Like, Portuguese is spoken in... Holy cow, wait. Portuguese is spoken in South America, in Europe, in Asia, and in Africa. It's spoken in 4 of the 5 continents. And the native, like the first one, the original one, if you will, is the least spoken of them all. Actually, I don't know. I don't know about Portuguese from Macau. Huh. I actually have no idea. I don't know what I'm saying. But, yeah. Like, I'm never gonna be, like, offended if people go like, haha, yeah, Brazilian Portuguese. Yeah, that's, you know, that's the main one. It's not the original one, but it's the main one. Like, I know a lot of Brits, like, get really offended when, I know a lot of Brits get really offended when you say that, like, American English is, like, the default. They get so offended. And I'm like, why are you offended? It's true. It's the most, like, widely spread one. It's like Portuguese from Brazil. That's the default one, I'm sorry to say. Like, why are we pretending things aren't, you know, the way they are? You know, so yeah, Brazil, I'm your strongest soldier. I think you guys are way funnier than us. Your Portuguese sounds way better than ours. And right now it's really funny because we're having like an epidemic of Brazilian YouTubers invading Portugal spaces. So like, you know, Portugal doesn't have a lot of content creators. It's a very small country. Our content creators are genuinely like not great. No one really does anything original. Everyone just kind of copies what others are doing. Like recently it made the news that this like Portuguese YouTuber did like a boxing match. And I was like, are you fucking real? A boxing match? You know, like Logan Paul and Jake Paul and whatever the fuck? Really? And that made the news. I was like, oh, this is peak content. And I'm like, dude, that's what the Americans are doing. You know, that's what others are doing. It was Numeiro. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know a lot of names, but probably. So it's just kind of like, you know, like, dude, that's what the Americans are doing. Like, that's not something we came up with, you know? No one comes up with anything in this shitty-ass country. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. If you're a Portuguese YouTuber watching this, I'm so sorry. Same, though. So, of course, the kids, if they want to watch content in their own native language, they're gonna watch content from Brazil. It just makes sense. Why would they watch Portuguese from, like, Portuguese content? You know? Of course they're gonna watch content from Brazil. Because it's, you know, it's way more widespread. It's, more available. And it's probably better. So now there's this epidemic of, like, Portuguese kids exclusively watching Brazilian content. So they listen to so much, like, Brazilian Portuguese in their day that they started speaking Brazilian Portuguese and they started writing in Brazilian Portuguese. So teachers in schools are seething. And parents are seething as well because, like, you know, they let the iPads raise the kids and then they're like, so honey, how was your day? And they go like, mamãe quer sorvete or whatever. And the parents are like horrified. The parents are horrified because, like, they let the iPads raise the kids and all the kids are speaking Brazilian Portuguese. And people are very offended. Like, teachers get really offended. But I understand, like, as a teacher, how do you grade it? How do you grade, like, a paper in Brazilian Portuguese? I don't know what I would do there. Like, I don't think I would be qualified to grade like a text or something like Brazilian Portuguese, because I don't know, some things have like different spelling. No, that's not your fault. No. Like, it's not you guys' fault. You just, you know, you reap what you sow. And I just think it's so funny that Portuguese people suddenly are so, like, nationalist, that, like, suddenly they are so, like, proud of their heritage and their language. And it's like, yeah, why don't you teach that about that heritage like to your kids instead of having iPads raise them? Just an idea. You know? Yeah. It's really funny. I think it's one of the funniest things to have happened. Because now we feel like we're being colonized. It's so funny. I'm glad I'm living in this timeline, honestly. I think it's really funny. So yeah, this is like an epidemic that's happening. And I love it. I think it's great. Suddenly I'm very grateful for the acordo ortográfico. Because like at least now, you know, the written language is a little bit more similar. Yeah, Portugal, exactly, getting a taste of it. And people are so offended. Like teachers and stuff, they go to the streets to like complain, right? They go and they do like mobs and stuff, like complaining about it. And I'm like, yeah. You know, a culture is very important. You gotta spread your culture if you want people to care about it. And that's the thing. Portugal never cared about spreading culture. No one respects culture here that isn't fado e futebol. Right? Tipo, se não for futebol, o pessoal não quer saber, só querem saber de futebol. It's always football, 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 football. Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't want to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo in the Mr. Beast video. I'm tired. I'm tired about Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm tired about football. You know, I'm tired about that. Please let me see an art exhibition. You know? Like, none of that is ever advertised, like ever. Especially in Lisbon. Lisbon is the capital of Portugal, and it's insane how little culture is like it's crazy how little culture is announced here. Like when I was in Paris earlier this year, and everywhere you would see, like you would go on like the subway and you would see everywhere, you know, posters, advertisements for exhibitions, for comedy shows, for musical shows, for, you know, cultural shit. Here in Portugal, all you see is fucking ads for Betano. You know, and BetClick. You know, that kind of, it's awful. Sports gambling. It's all you see. That's all that is like that's all that's like advertised ever. And like it pisses me off. Temu, yeah, Shopee, AliExpress. It's fucked up. There is nothing cultural that is ever like advertised in this country. They don't care. They don't spread culture, and then they're like shocked that people don't care about culture. How can the youth care about culture if they don't know what's happening? In Paris, like you're going home from your job and you see 3 different advertisements for an exhibition close to your house. You might stop there by the weekend, right? You know, oh, yeah, you know, the weekend is here. I saw this ad like on the metro as I was going home about this exhibition. Maybe I'll stop by on the weekend, right? You know, that's how you build a cultured society, right? Like, that's how you build a cultured society. You see the stuff over here in Portugal. The other day I was watching an Instagram reel with like, it was some gringa going like this next time you visit Portugal you have to stop by this fair, and it was this really cool fair that I had never heard about in I don't remember what it was, Óbidos, but it wasn't the chocolate one. It was like some fair. I don't know where it was. And it sounded like the coolest thing ever, and I had never heard of that shit. I needed a fucking gringa to tell me about my own festivals in my own, like, country. That's not okay. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. And a lot of the comments were like, I live in Portugal, I've never heard of this before. What the fuck? You know? And of course we are uncultured. Of course kids are watching like Brazilian YouTube. You know, of course they are. Because like, what do we have to offer? We have nothing to offer. Because we are an uncultured society who only invests in football and, for example, Paula Rig. Everyone's heard of Paula Rig. Paula Rig is a painter. She's an artist. She was. an artist, like very famous artist from Portugal. Portugal did not give a fuck about Paula Rego until she started getting prizes like in the UK, until she started getting like you know, like awards and shit like outside. I need to use an online site that tells me what is happening. Exactly, like you know. I wish I could follow the I wish I could follow the, what do you call it? Não é a câmara, é o... Ai, ajudem-me, nos bairros, como é que se chama? Não é a câmara. É a câmara? Não. So, a junta de freguesia, right? Like, so sometimes I wish I could follow, like, cause juntas de freguesia, so right, like, how do you say that in English? What the fuck? I don't know how to say that. But usually, a junta de freguesia is where, on their like social media, you have like, by the way, Tasuke, if you don't mind sharing what website you use, I would love to see, I would love to learn, because I really wanted to follow them. So like in Portugal, you have like each like neighborhood, has like a representative and you know, like so like like a local council, right? And usually on social media, sometimes they post, if they're active on social media, sometimes they let you know about the timeout. Okay, yeah, makes sense, thank you. Por acaso nunca tinha pensado nisso, em sacar tipo a app. Vou tentar, vou pensar nisso. But yeah, sometimes if you follow them on social media, you'll know about stuff that happened in your neighborhood. The issue: I am a public figure. If I follow a junta de freguesia de Cantanhede or whatever, people will know where I live. So I can't do that. And so it's so hard for me to find out, like, about stuff. I don't know. I just wish we were a more, like, cultured country. I wish people cared more about... In Porto, it's a lot better than in Lisbon. I lived in Porto for a while. And, it was genuinely better. But, it's still, like, really, really bad. I'm sorry. This ended up being, like, a huge rant about Portugal and about, that kind of thing. But yeah, like, Paula Rego, no one gave a shit about Paula Rego until Paula Rego started getting awards and stuff outside of the country. No one gave a shit about her. No one even wanted to know what she did. Everyone thought her paintings were ugly as fuck. You know? People didn't care. And then she started getting awards. And suddenly, oh, she's the pride of the country. And it's like, she hates us. Like, recently, genuinely, Paula Rego hates Portugal. She's like, they never believed in me. Portugal never, because she moved to the UK at, like, a young age. Because she didn't see a future here. And of course she didn't. Get so embarrassed you have nothing to tell my family about Portugal. Unfortunately, it makes sense that you don't. It makes sense that you don't. Like, I promised myself that when I moved out on my own, I would try to become a more complete person. Because I think as an artist, you really need to be a complete person. You need to do a lot of side quests in life, you know? You need to have an interesting life and have a lot of experiences to be a more complete artist, in my opinion. It's important. If you just stay at home all the time watching anime, your anime art is going to be a little uninspired, right? That's something that Hayao Miyazaki was saying as well. That anime nowadays is made by people who only watch other anime and have no real life experiences outside of that. So as an artist, you know, I want to do side quests in life, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see, like, some weird looking building and being like, oh, let's go in that building, you know? Let's do the side quest, right? It makes life more interesting, and it makes you more complete as an artist and as a person. I moved out almost 3 years ago. And I rarely do shit. First of all, of course, we are tired. The weekend comes and you're tired because you spent the whole week, like, working and stuff. So, you know, it makes sense. But at the same time, it's just hard to find things to do here. It's so hard. I don't know. I think I wish people realize in this country that we're not going to become like... We're not going to be put on the map unless we like, we start getting our shit together, you know? And unless we start putting our shit out there. And for us to put our shit out there, there needs to be an interest in the shit that we put out there. It's just like, I don't know. It's hard. Like, when was the last time I went to watch a play? At the theater. It was so long ago, but I'm gonna be honest. The last like play I had an interest in was sold out like immediately. So you know, it's just hard to find like cultural activities to do here. And I think that's a shame. And when I was in Paris, I was very jealous of Parisians. Cause they have access to all like that stuff. And it's all like very close to their homes. Cause it's everywhere. People want to be proud of our past accomplishments instead of being proud of all cultural and all current art. No, they are not proud of shit. They're like, yeah, before it was good because people don't, you know what people care? People care about outside validation. I was at, this was really funny story, another funny story I have. 2 years ago, I had a booth at this event called Lisboa Games Week, and now I'm bald. There you go, Hyper. You got your bald moment. There's this event called Lisbon Games Week, which is like it's not supposed to be an anime event, but it's an anime event. But it's this event where people, a lot of indie developers go and show their games that they're making. There's panels. It's like Comic-Con, but like for games, I guess. But it's also an anime con because, everything has to be an anime con. So I had a booth at Lisboa Games Week, and one of the booths in there was this like private school, this school for like creatives. So like, if your kid wanted to like study like concept art or whatever in high school, they had that, they had that option. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was Ethique or if it was... I think it was something else. I can't remember. But there was, a school booth there, and they were trying to, like, get new students. The teacher at that school apparently noticed my work, like, in my booth, and he was like, oh, you have, like, very nice work. We have our booth here if you would like to check us out. And I was like, I'm too old to go to school now, but thank you. He gave me like his business card and stuff, whatever. So later that event, I went to their booth, like to the school booth. I saw the work from the students. I'm gonna be honest, it was nothing special, but they're high school students, so like it makes sense, right? It made sense for what it was. And I spoke a little bit to the teacher, to the professor there, like to the teacher, and he was talking to me, but you could tell he wasn't like taking me very seriously, And then for some reason I had just done like my Vishoujo collab art, because I made official, like I made an official merch launch for Vishoujo. Yo, Patsune, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. Hello. Welcome. We are talking about a lot of things, including, but not limited to, culture and arts and countries and all that stuff. Welcome on in. I hope you guys had a great stream. I could tell during the conversation that he was not taking me like super seriously. He was just kind of like, yeah, this is like a hobby for you, right? And I was like, no, like I do this professionally. And he was like, okay, okay, I get it. Like, you live in your mom's basement. Like, that was kind of the vibe. And I was like, no, like, I do this for a living. And he was like, excuse me, like, how do you do this for a living? And I was like, well, I have clients from, like, all around the world. Like, and he was like, wait, you have like, foreigner clients? And I was like, yes, of course, like, no Portuguese person is spending money on art. Like, what? Yes. And he was like, wow, that's so impressive. Oh my goodness. So wow, so you have clients that are from like overseas. Wait, you mean from like the USA and Japan? Wow, like, wow, you really are the real deal. And I was like, wait, if my clients were from Portugal, I would not be the real deal? You know? That was in this, I think this describes Portuguese mentality to a T. You know? Like, he was like, wait, it's foreign? It's good. Oh, I lost. Yeah. And this describes to me, like, this describes Portuguese mentality to a T. No one takes digital word in content creation. No, they don't, but no one takes it seriously unless, but it's not even digital work, Vani. Like I was saying, Paula Rego was not taken seriously until she started getting awards in the UK. Paula Rego died hating this fucking country. And we talk about this country as like, oh yeah, Paula Rego, o orgulho de Portugal, é o nosso orgulho, a nossa Paula Rego. She fucking hates us! Paula Rego does not want even to be like considered Portuguese. Because this country failed her. You know, she couldn't sell, like she couldn't make a living out of her art here. Because people never valued it. And that's the thing, people don't value art here. It's not just about like digital art even less, because they understand it even less. But this was a teacher, you know, trying to like teach his students to be concept artists and shit, and he couldn't fathom the idea that you could make a living out of it. So like, what are you teaching your students for? You know? Like, what are you teaching them for? Are you teaching them to be like jobless when they grow up? Like, is that what you have in mind? You know what I mean? So that made me like very... Huh? Like, you're the one supposed to like... you know? That's scaring me because I was thinking about doing art school here. I don't know which school you're trying to go to. That one school, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember which school it was. I don't know if it was like Ethique or something like that. I can't remember. But I went to Fine Arts, as you guys know. I went to Porto Fine Arts. I liked it a lot. I learned a lot there. I've heard some things about Lisbon Fine Arts. Some people liked it, some people didn't. So, you know, it's like... Are you familiar with the saying, those who can't do, teach? Yeah, I think I'm starting to understand what that means, yeah. But the fact that he was so flabbergasted that someone was making a living and... What do you mean, foreigner clients? Yeah, dude, I speak English, I put myself out there. That's what we do, that's what we're supposed to do. You know, it's social media, that's what it's for. You gotta put yourself out there. I never knew any Portuguese artists. Most Portuguese people don't either. I'll be honest. We don't... There's a lack of interest in any cultural activities that aren't football, Cristiano Ronaldo, football. That's all we have. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, José Mourinho, Bernardo Silva. What else do we have? Any football heads around. Cristiano Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, José Mourinho. I don't know many football players, I'm sorry. That's it, that's all we value. And for some reason, whenever there's a football player, you don't go, oh my god, Bernardo Silva is really good because Manchester United or whatever wanted him. People know Bernardo Silva is good because he plays well here. So then, why do other areas, why do other fields need to prove themselves to foreigners to be respected in this country, you know? If football players can be respected by playing good football in Portugal, why can't good artists be respected for making good art in Portugal? Why do we need outside validation for everything except for football? You know? It's like, man, why do you need this random gringo to tell you that your stuff is good? Because the field itself isn't respected. Yeah, I think that's the bottom line, yeah. I think that's what this is getting at. Well, this is a very negative stream. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I wanted to be more of an idol lately. I've been watching a lot of like Hololive creators and been like, yeah, it's the idol life. We are here for a distraction, and we are here for escapism. And like, meanwhile I start my stream and I'm like, yeah, because capitalism. It's all I really do, it's real talk. Because I've never seen such a... Because we are such a small country and there's so much talent in this small-ass country. It's actually insane. Like, percentual-wise, Portugal has so much talent. There's 10 million Portuguese people. That's like... very few people. That's not a lot of people, right? Compared to any other country. There's not that many like Portuguese people, and even then we have people in all fields. Like, holy fuck, like we have like one of the best football players in the world, right? Sorry, oh, my throat is acting up. Oh my god. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, we're small, we're old. We still have a Nobel, like a literature Nobel Prize. We have a medicine Nobel Prize. You know, like, it's a country with 10 million people and we have 2 Nobel Prizes. That's kind of insane. And even then, it's 2 Nobel Prizes in fields that are not I mean, no, medicine is very respected in Portugal. We invest a lot in like research and stuff, especially in like the cancer department. We do a lot of research there. Yes, we are talking about Portugal. Welcome. I have to go. Of course. Thank you for rating once again. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But like, you know, it's a small country, and even then we have a lot of really talented people. You know, despite all odds, I feel like wanting to do anything here kind of makes it against all odds, you know? Portugal is lacking in culture in general. It's not... Everything that's not football is like... You know, music is finally doing okay. Like, I listen... Every time I turn on the radio... I listen to a lot of like Portuguese music, which is great, finally. You know, it's finally happening. Musicians are doing good in Portugal now. Like before, when I was like younger, when I was in like middle school, high school, I don't remember listening to like a single like Portuguese song on the radio. You know? A small country that discovered the world. The world was already there, we didn't discover shit. We just got there because we built boats. The fuck did we discover? The places were already there. like why are we still like proud of past, like, about building boats and putting yourself... Yeah, we were excellent navigators. That's really impressive. But we didn't discover the world. The world was already there. People were minding their own business. You have all the Madre Deus CDs. Let's go. Love to see it. I don't listen to a lot of Portuguese music, I'm gonna be honest. But mostly I listen to Japanese music. I'm a big weeb. But yeah, like... I don't know, dude. Everything that is cultural is put, like, on the side. I am very glad that Portuguese music is finally, like... Is finally being taken more seriously. And it's not, like... It's not by the world, it's by Portugal. Because that's the problem. And you know what it took? It took fucking Salvador Sobral to win the Eurovision. For people to fucking start caring about Portuguese music. Once again, it took the gringos finding out about us and being like, wow, this is really good. For us to be like, you know what? Yeah, this is really good. Dude, like, it was here all along. You know? It sucks. It sucks. We sabotage ourselves constantly. This country could be so much more. Open the gates to the monstrosity. Yep. Yep. We didn't discover shit. The people were already there. They were minding their own business. You know, they were fine. Yeah, some random country living peacefully. Portugal, I'm gonna fix you. It's so sad. You know what you need? Christianism. Christianity. Oh my god. I don't know, dude. Oh, what a funny country. And this is why we don't grow on Twitch. Because these conversations are extremely niche and extremely crazy. This is to say, please, 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 Portugal, give yourself a chance. Give a chance to national artists, to national shit. Just please do. We don't need the English to tell us that Paulo Rego is a good painter, you know? We don't need America to tell us that whatever we have... We don't need America to tell us that Marikyuun is a successful YouTuber. You know? It's like, damn. And it's like, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. That's why, for example, for VTubers, I'm glad Nova and I are doing something. Cause then people realize, wait, we got stuff, you know? Oh wait, Nova is in V4 Mirai. That's a foreign company. Oh my god, she must be good. And it sucks that you know, it has to be the fact that she's in a foreign company that like proves her worth, you know, that kind of stuff. It has to be the fact that most of my clients are foreigner to prove my worth. I just think that's really sad, you know? Why does everything have to be about foreigners and foreign validation? Like, I don't know, we're the smallest dick country on the planet. It's so pathetic. At least I think so. I just think it's very pathetic. That everything has to be like validated by the Calamari Manifesto. I have no power to change the world. The power I have is to make you guys a little bit interested in arts and in whatever the fuck I have to say. You know, that's my... I think that's my contribution to the world. That's why I learned English, you know? That's my contribution. That's all I can really do. I'm not gonna change the mentality of Portuguese people. You know, I'm not gonna make it so that Lisbon has more advertisements for cultural events, you know? Denmark is the #1 small dick country. Wait, aren't they like really happy in Denmark? Wait, I think you're just saying that because Sweden has a beef with Denmark. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I was telling my mom the other day, like, we were talking about Olivença. So Olivença was this territory that allegedly Spain stole from us. It was supposedly like Portuguese territory, but now it's Spanish. Because Spain kinda was like, no, our territory. And there's still people like that are really salty about Olivença. So every year there's like people go onto the streets being like, Olivença é nossa, like Olivença is ours. And I was telling my mom, like, dude, who cares, dude? Like, who cares about this little piece of land? And my mom is like, we should care because they stole it from us, and you know, it's technically Portuguese, and we can't let others walk all over us. And I'm like, I wish we were invaded by Spain. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion, I think we'd be living way better. Like, unpopular opinion, Spanish people are way happier. They live way better lives. I'm being so for real. Unpopular opinion, please, please take the whole country. Not just Olivesa, please, like, take everything. The rest of the country tomorrow. We can't allow this. We absolutely should allow this. Please, 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 please. Please. Please save us. Please save us. I would love to be Spanish. I will learn Spanish, I promise. A partir de ahora, solo hablaremos español. Solo español. I wish Spain came and took us over. Épico. Oh my god. Dude, have you seen their gas prices compared to like their salaries? It's a completely different world. It's a different world. What are we doing with our lives? Wasn't Portugal part of the Spanish crown back? Yeah, we were invaded actually. So Portugal has been a country for longer than Spain has been a country. Cause Spain used to be like 3 or 4 different kingdoms. What was it? Leon, Castilla, Navarra y Aragon, I think. So, and Portugal was already Portugal at the time. So Portugal is technically like an older country than Spain is. And yes, in the 16th, 17th century, I believe it was the Philippes, right? The Felipes, the kings. So yeah, Portugal. And then we had like and then we got our territory back. So yeah, fun times. If you guys want to make me Spanish, I'm not gonna say no. No, just saying. Just saying. I think they live pretty nicely. Playing such a wholesome and cozy game and talking about this. I am so sorry. Well, I understand if this is not the stream for you. That's totally understandable. We get it. It do be the way things are here. It's just the way the conversation kind of evolved. But I get it. If it's not the stream for you, there's hundreds of other streams. And, you know, no hard feelings, of course. Then the Portuguese Empire just moved to Brazil. Yes. Yes, the royal family ran away. Yeah, it was the royal family. They ran away. Oh, Portugal, never change. Never change. I can't think of any other stories to tell you guys, so I think the stream is about to end. I'm running out of— Oh, Suika! Let's go! I think I've run out of things to say. Commit crimes in another country. I don't know, I think they were just chilling. I think it's thanks to that Brazil got its independence, you know? Because then their son, the prince, really liked Brazil and he was like, you know what, these guys are kind of chill. I think they kind of deserve to be independent. Yeah, they ran away because of, you know, there was, France was invading everything. There was a war in Europe. So the royal family ran away to Brazil because they didn't want to like deal with that. Independence? Oh, was it not? I'm sorry, I'm not like a history buff. I'm not super knowledgeable about history. I was one of those kids who was like, I hate history. Who cares about history? They're all dead. Ha ha ha. Am I right, fellas? I was that kid back in my middle school. You know those Facebook memes that were like, who cares about history? They're all dead anyway. Ha 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 ha. You know, and I'll be like, haha, funny, like and retweet. Portuguese people have a very easy time understanding other Romance languages. True, because our Romance language is insane. It sounds insane. It was one of my favorite songs, Because You Are Based, and now it's cringe. I was very cringe. This is not looking so good. Ugh. Okay. This is looking very bad. But we got a watermelon. That's good. A família real ficou apenas falou. Então as nossas... Nossa, então livros agora tipo as pessoas ainda estavam morrendo e sendo escravizadas. Foi só no papel então. Pois, I get it. Pois. Pois, essas coisas demoram tempo, não é? Those things take time. Yeah. But you know, it was the start of something. You know, not to defend them, but you know. Whoa! Okay, we're still alive. That's crazy. I couldn't break my all-time record, but we did something. No! Hey, that was good. We got a Suika there. Finishing it with a blast. Woo! Today was a good Suika day. We got a bunch of like records, I think. Very nice. That's why history repeats it. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I came in, I said, Suika time! It's Suikin time! And then I started squeaking all over the place. That was it. I'm sorry, chat. This is the last time I'll be political on stream. I'll have you know that. Oh, cute fan art. This is the last time I'm gonna be political on stream. Check out the stream tomorrow for idol activities and kawaii kayfabe. Depends on the sentence. Do you understand Latin? I don't. I mean, maybe if you give me like some sentences. Do we? Latin sentences. Wait, Latin sentences. We have lorem ipsum. List of Latin phrases. A bene placito. From one well pleased. Nope, I have no idea what that means. A capite ad calcem. I have no idea what that means. A contrario. Oh, I know what that means. A falsis principis proficiency. I don't know what that means. A fortiori. Why am I speaking Italian? A pedibus usque ad caput. From feet to head. Nihonga? Do you mean Nihongo? Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. Tomorrow we have kayfabe. I always say that wrong. Tomorrow we have kayfabe, chat. This is the last time I'm gonna be political on stream. I promise. Gallia e somnis divisa. So the world is full divided in 3 parts. Did I get that right? Is Gallia like Oh no, that's Gaia, right? What's Gallia? Almost. Haha. See, we got something. What's Gallia? You said the last stream. No, I did not. Oh, Gallia's girlfriend. Why is my wig snatched? Gaia. Is it pronounced Gaia? Is it not Gaia? I always pronounce it Gaia. Alright, let's see who's live so we can raid them. Twitch.tv. Give me a second. I'm gonna go here and remove this. Alright, cool. Alright, here I am. By the way, guys, don't forget about the Marikyuun plushie. If you want to talk politics with it, you can. Let's see who is live on the Twitch. So we can raid them and, you know, say hi. And please don't tell them what we were talking about on the stream. Oh, Ilara's streaming. We could raid Ilara. That seems like a good person to raid. I don't think... Gui is probably asleep. I don't think Gui is live. Gui also has hundreds of viewers. I don't think Gui needs the raid, especially if she's asleep. So yeah, we're gonna be raiding Ilara, who is playing Super Smashy Bros. So yeah, I'll see you guys over on Ilara's stream. And by the way, Gui, I am speaking of Gui, I'm gonna be playing Among Us with Gui this Thursday. It's gonna be Gui, Alpharad, and I think a bunch of other VTubers, probably Ross as well, I'm not sure. But Yeah, Ilara has big boobs. If that offends you, I don't think you guys should come. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for, you know, hanging out, all that jazz. The raid messages are in chat. Feel free to copy and paste them if you have the emotes or not. And, yeah, what should I do? Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, same time, same place. I'll see you tomorrow. And, try to go to some art exhibitions if you see them, okay? No boobs allowed? Yes, boobs allowed. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.